We are leaving Black Canyon of the Gunnison and heading to Utah to start our stint in the Utah National Parks. We are starting with Arches National Park, and we opted to take the Scenic Byway into Moab, which is Scenic Byway 128. You might have also heard it called the Upper Colorado River Scenic Byway or River Road. This was gorgeous. I highly recommend taking this instead of the interstate. Really beautiful to be along the Colorado River. All right, we have made it to just north of Moab, Utah, where we are staying for the next week. So as we explore Arches and Canyonlands. This is our little setup here. Tried to put the tent in the shade as much as possible. It's not looking like a bunch of rain in the forecast, so we're just leaving the rain fly off. Mom's getting laundry stuff ready to go because we finally have laundry and showers. Oh, she's so excited.
That makes me happy.
So we are going to get our laundry organized here in the shade and get that going. Mom absolutely killed it making dinner tonight. Look at that mac and cheese. Oh, she was making a face there.
Just call me Julia.
Look at that, delicious. And then we are going to have peaches with it. We didn't feel like doing anything crazy for protein. It was supposed to rain here and then it did not. So we're just chilling. It's a bit windy, but not bad. Good morning. This is the start of our first morning before we head into Arches for the day. We are at the Devil's Garden trailhead and we are about to start our probably 8-mile hike today. Yep. Getting started early. Probably would have liked to start earlier, but that's what we're doing.
Completely unbothered.
We have made it to Landscape Arch. It wasn't too hard of a hiking path to get here, very wide gravel. There's a bit of deep sand, but otherwise we made it and we are going to keep on going. We are about 1.5 miles into our hike and the views are stunning.
Yeah.
We really had to do some rock scrambling, climbing up. The trail got way more difficult after Landscape Arch, but it is so rewarding if you are able to do it. We've got our hiking poles with us today, so that's a good addition. We've also got our sun shirts on, so we don't get sunburned. Light, breathable, but we don't have to put on as much sunscreen. And we've got some shorts. So very different wardrobe from Rocky Mountain about a week ago.
Absolutely.
But it is worth it for this desert heat. We have made it to Double O Arch. There's a lot more rock scrambling for this 2nd mile of our hike today, but it is beautiful. If you're able to, do it. We have made it to the Dark Angel. This was about a 1/2 mile out from Double O Arch. The trail was pretty easy. And it gets you right up close to the base of the Dark Angel. Very impressive. So we have been enjoying looking at the animal tracks here in the sand. So you can see that we've got little bird tracks kind of trailing up there and then kind of going across that we think is a snake because it's that one long continuous line. And then we've also got little, probably mammals, kind of bounding along. Looks like they've got little paw prints in there as well. Don't forget to look down in the unmarked sand and see what you can find as evidence of life out here in the desert. We are now taking the Primitive Trail to make a loop here in Devil's Garden. Yep. So we are going to adventure on this way. So we have hiked the Private Arch extension of the Primitive Trail. As you come around here, the arch reveals itself. Dun, 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 dun. Very neat little section. Not too bad with rock scrambling. Don't you think, Mom?
It's worth the extra 0.3 out and back, so it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
So we had the Ponderosa pines back in Rocky Mountain that looked like they're flipping us off, and now we've got Butt Crack Rock, as my mom and I are naming it.
Yep, just a little redneck there.
So we are still on the primitive trail here in Devil's Garden. We've got probably a little less than 2 miles left. One of my favorite things about this right now is that we're really deep in between the rocks, and you can feel the size of it. You can feel how big they are, and just how sturdy and how long it must have taken for the wind to carve out those arches in them. It's a really neat experience, really unique part of the trail. Okay, we have made it back from our little hike around Devil's Garden. It took us about 3.5 hours to do about 6.6 miles. We didn't do all of the little jut outs, but we did most of them.
All but 2.
All but 2, yeah.
Yeah, which you had done way back when.
Yeah, back
But
in
you
like
don't remember.
3rd or 4th grade.
Yeah.
So yes, so we are back at the car now. We're gonna have some lunch, food. The last bit of that hike was pretty exposed, so we're gonna want to make sure we hydrate, get our salts back after sweating. But otherwise, beautiful hike.
Yeah.
Really great to see all the different fins and the rock formations back in that area. Really lovely.
And the trail was marked a lot better than I thought it would be for a primitive trail. So
Yeah,
I was scared to go, but I would highly recommend. It's a good one.
the trail was very clearly marked, in my opinion. There was hardly any question about which way to go. So, yeah, it was great. Okay, it is night number 2 in Moab. Hanging out. It is getting very hot during the day. Like mid-90s, sun just beating down on us. So, we're going to see how tomorrow goes. We might be punting to a hotel, but that's okay because it's the heat. It's not camping, that's the issue.
It's not Mom.
It's not Mom. Well, but it's also her paying for it. So, hotel, potentially. We're going to see how tomorrow goes. Trying to stay out of the heat as much as possible in air conditioning. It's just getting difficult to do that. But we are going to get up extra early tomorrow morning to see sunrise out at Delicate Arch. So we are both looking forward to that. It's going to be a bit of an early wake-up call, but it should be a gorgeous hike.
Yeah.
Should be wonderful to get to see the arch at that time of day. So that is our plan. We cooked up dinner tonight. Like I said, it's just been hot around here where we're just sitting around in the shade trying to catch a cool breeze and just dripping in sweat. So we'll see what happens. We got up at 3:45 and just hauled our booties up to Delicate Arch because I was a little stressed that me would miss sunrise.
It's 5:41 a.m. right now. So we are here bright and early.
Bright and early.
Well, not bright yet, but early.
Honestly, there's a fair amount of people who were here before us, so I think we're in good company.
Yeah, I think so.
Honestly, it felt kind of like a pilgrimage, trying to figure out where we're going
In the dark.
in the dark with all these other headlights bobbing ahead of us. It was, I don't know, I thought it was kind of a cool experience.
If we weren't panic hustling.
Panic hiking. It's okay, because here's the view. Cannot be mad about this. Okay, well, I hope that time lapse worked and you guys enjoyed that. Mom and I have really enjoyed watching the sun just creep along the valley and just light everything up. It has been so wonderful here. What do you think, Mom?
I think it's great. It's wonderful.
As you're leaving Delicate Arch, make sure you pop over and see the petroglyphs that are just off the trail a little bit. We have finished our hike to Delicate Arch.
Yep.
Yes, so now we are going to do short little hikes to see some of the other arches as well here in Arches National Park. So we will be going to see the windows and then also Double Arch. We are on the back side of Double Windows. We took the primitive trail, felt adventurous, courageous today. So that kind of takes you around back so you can see the double windows from behind here. So we went around the back side of the windows and now we are at south window from the front side. Now we have traveled up to the north window. Very easy walk up some stairs and you are treated to this beautiful arch. Now we are just across the way at Turret Arch. Super easy little jaunt over from the double windows. And now we are here at Double Arch. I think this is our favorite one.
This
Yeah,
is my favorite.
there's just something about it that's just incredible that you got to see it in person. After seeing those awesome arches, we pulled off and did a little hike around Balanced Rock. This is just off the main road through Arches National Park. And it also provides an opportunity to be a little silly and a little goofy, where you can take photos that look like you're pushing on the rock, as seen here. We are about to do our last hike for the day. This is going to be the Park Avenue Trail. We are starting at the courthouse towers, as you can see here. And we are going to hike all the way to the Park Avenue viewpoint and then back. So about 1.8 miles, should take us about an hour. So we're sunscreened up, got our water, ready to go. Is the other end of the Park Avenue Trail, where you get the view of Park Avenue. So they named it this because it reminded them of Park Avenue in busy cities. Looks like a city street just lined with buildings. We have made it back from Park Avenue. We're feeling a little damp with sweat.
Oh, honey.
Oh,
More than a little.
Mom says we're soaked. But it was a wonderful hike. There was hardly any people on the trail, which was really nice. It did get a little warm just being in between those two rock faces, but honestly, gorgeous. You could kind of just let your imagination run wild and, you know, try to name different rock features, which was really fun. Probably one of the best ones in the park that's not focused around an arch. We chickened out.
Oh no, we wisened up.
We wisened up.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
Maybe we wisened up. Yes. We got a hotel and we stepped in the room and we were like, air conditioning.
Because it's 100 and some odd degrees outside for hours on end. Hours. It's not just like it peaks and then it backs off. So
it's hot.
Yeah.
It's really hot.
Yeah.
So we have a hotel until we leave.